just in time, baby. What's going on, y'all? Let's get it going. Sonny, you gotta knock it out the park. AGN is here. You know, we're here, we're a gamer. We like to mess stuff up being a samurai. Here we go, y'all. Countdown time. Yeah, we coming in here energetic. All right. Man, I just had a long phone call with Google and YouTube. I didn't expect that phone call. Learned a lot of stuff today about certain things. Here we go. What you got, Sony? Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Sucker Punch, what you got?
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yote. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the YOTEI 6, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
Okay. I expect this engine to be incredible, definitely with the PS5.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Cool.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the YOTEI 6 is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
I got the Ghost of Tsushima Platinum, by the way. She better fill Jin's shoes. Liking what I see so far.
Ghost of Yote focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films.
Draw distance in.
So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan.
Okay.
We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or, if you ask about the Kitsune, it might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the YOTEI 6, her legend as the Onryo grows.
That's why I have to wait.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Wild Wild West Japan?
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The YOTEI 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
How's the stealth system? 'Cause she's, female. I'm curious.
You're not of Clan
She come in here,
Eguchi.
Kill Bill.
You're here for my bounty.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer.
Okay. Now I like this. They're going Nintendo style
Ghost
over
of
here.
Yote isn't going to rush you through anything.
Learning from Zelda.
You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
I like what I'm seeing so far. That's why I said I'm going to give Sucker Punch the benefit of the doubt because Ghost of Tsushima was a good game, and I like the Infamous games. I even got a platinum on my second son. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. Day one purchase.
The lands around Yote are fast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Okay. Need to see more though.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Yes, they added more styles. Gonna say, I hope y'all did not.
Let's see how she uses
That's all I
these
wanted to
weapons
see.
in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil.
The soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight.
Yes!
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Okay, Sucker Punch. See?
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
We got an Odachi up in here. I'm a fan of the Odachi, man, let me tell you. Oh yeah, it's going down.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Bounty hunter! A ghost!
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Badass.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo,
This game looks sick. They did a really good
but
job.
she's not always alone.
I know there's gonna be some people that are gonna be pissed about the protagonist though, but outside of that, it's actually a good game.
Hey, friend.
I was worried if it was gonna make
Share
the
your
game
fire
bad,
with the
but
traveling peddler?
good game.
What are you selling?
That's how I handle things.
A mask
It's a
said
good
to
game.
be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's
Okay.
also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
Okay.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
Good. Give people options. Good presentation, I have to say.
The score of Ghost of Yote is incredibly special to us.
But I find it funny how there was already like these dislikes
Our
here before it
amazing
started.
composer,
The
Toma
protagonists, people are
Otoa, has
funny.
created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation
Game is
with
good,
Western
though.
flavors,
Yeah.
brought to life through an exciting
If it was bad, I
collaboration
have a
of
problem.
many
If it isn't-
talented artists.
I'm not missing out on a good game.
で、こう、ダウンビートまで
Cause I got people telling me a lot of stuff in this other Ghost video I recently made, so I'm like, gotta
If
see
you
the game
like what you
first.
heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
Cool.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yote and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yote to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give you some props for that.
生きてたか狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。圧だ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Good, they went all in on this. It's not just reuse asset filling. No, this is a good game. Okay.
For Ghosts of Yote, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Okay, Sucker Punch, taking another jump. I see you. Can't hate. You gotta give him credit. See what I mean? This is what I want to see. There ain't no hater over here. Getting the platinum on this too. Y'all gonna see me do that. Get ready.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yote playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yote that is sure to be special.
They're gonna make a PlayStation, aren't they? Yep.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yote 6.
Yeah.
Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yote comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for giving us a good samurai game. That's what I wanted. You didn't disappoint me, so props to you. You will get my like. I'm not gonna be childish before I watch something. It's like watch the video first. Children. Hey. Yep, we're pre-ordering this. Damn, okay. So they're finishing strong. That's good. And we got Phantom Blade, but that I'm getting that on PC, you know what I mean? So there's some other games too coming out, but yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to say it. All y'all coming with a negative comments, if you still, it's like, dude, the game is actually good though. It only matters if the game is bad. So I'm not trying to hear any of that. As I tell everybody, when it comes to protagonists and stuff like that, if the game is good, I don't care. You know what I mean? That type of stuff doesn't matter to me. Now, if you ruined the game, like Dragon Age, yeah, you ruined everything. You know what I mean? But in this game, I don't see any problem here. So that's my take about that, because there was a lot of that going on in my Ghost of Yote state of play going live, and I've seen a whole bunch of comments with that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll address that in the next video. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think now. And yeah, Sony has another banger. So 2 Game of the Year contenders. I think this is definitely going to be up there now. After seeing that quality, there's no way this is not like, you know, minimum mid 80, but I'd see it being close to a high 80 type of game. Possibly get a 90 plus meta has a chance. So I think Game of the Year contenders, I'm gonna give it straight to you guys. Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's going to be a high meta game, 90 plus range easily. I'm even thinking like 94, 95. It's the main Mario team. Claire Expedition, you know what I mean? Death Stranding, because Kojima, Sony, and the Game Awards, yeah. Ghost of Yote, because once again, what I just said, though they're good games, though, you know what I mean? And then we got Kingdom Come Deliverance, and who knows what else could be coming out too, though, right? You also got Split Fiction, and what else was in the 90 plus range? There was something else, but it's going to get a little bit more competitive, right? As we see that now. And who knows, Phantom Blade could be up in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to get crazy. So more time has to pass. But right now, that's our analysis on Game of the Year. And, you know, if you're a gamer, you can't hate on this. And like I said, hey, man, be patient. It's coming to PC eventually, right? And, you know, it'll be able to be available eventually. So look forward to that. You just have to wait a little bit, maybe a year and a half or two. But I was very happy with what I saw. I'm not disappointed, thank God. I take my samurai stuff serious. Bleach is my favorite anime for a reason. I was very pissed at Ubisoft for giving us a half-baked fucking Assassin's Creed, but hey, we got this and a lot of other stuff. But what I really want is a really good ninja game next, so we'll find out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, all right? Peace out, and ponies, y'all sit down. Real PlayStation gamers, you know what's going on. We're all getting that platinum. Yeah, at least I know I am. That's what I do when I really like something. All right, later, y'all.